Hi everyone and welcome back to the Tasting Room. We're sampling today the Buffalo Trace White Dog. So what this is it's not a, it's not a whiskey because it's never been in contact with oak. But it is the distilled spirit that they're going to put into the barrel. Alright, so again, this one was made by Buffalo Trace. And they call theirs White Dog. You'll hear terms like White Lightning, New Make Spirit, High Wine. You know, everybody calls it something different. But in Kentucky, the two most prevalent terms are White Lightning and White Dog. You go to Buffalo Trace, they say it's white because it's clear and dog because it bites, which is accurate enough. This is 125 proof, which is actually the top proof that they can introduce it to the barrel is 125 proof. Any higher and they can't call it bourbon, what comes out of the barrel. So this here is mash bill number 1. Buffalo Trace has three main bourbon mash bills. They have a mash bill number 1 is their low rye mash bill. I think it's only about 10% rye, something in that neighborhood. Number 2 is their high rye mash bill, and number 3 is the wheated mash bill, like your Pappy Van Winkle, your Weller Antique. Those are wheated bourbons. So this, as I said, this is the low rye mash bill. So mostly, I'm guessing probably 75+% corn here. So we do have a heavy corn on the nose. It's good, clean, crisp spirit. Just a beautiful grain aroma. Almost smell kind of like a hint of cocoa in there or something. I don't know. Again, I'm not much for an unaged spirit, you know, other than like a gin or something, but well, I'll take this over a vodka any day of the week. Again, on the palate, just a nice, crisp, clean grain. In a bourbon, when it's done aging, it's gotten all of its color from the barrel and a good, 60-70% of its flavor from the charred oak barrel. So this here, you're getting that, it's all grain here. Just have a nice sweetness. Nothing overpowering about this here. Does have a good heat to it. Again, it's 125 proof. About to put this in a barrel. Good long finish here with a nice bite. This one's definitely not all bark here. Got a good, crisp, clean flavor. Wonderful. So I'm not one for rating unaged spirits, but for this one, I'm going to do the best that I can. I don't really have a point of comparison here. I mean, I have had a couple of the White Lightnings, the White Dogs down in Kentucky, and even over in Scotland, which is obviously quite a bit different. But I don't drink them often enough. At any rate, I'm going to do the best I can here. The nose on this one, very aromatic, and nice, crisp, clean grain. A little bit of cocoa in there. I'm going to give the nose 23 points. On the taste, definitely a lot of corn in this. Obviously, it's a bourbon. Well, it's going to be a bourbon one day. Well, this one's not. But whatever came from this batch is going to be a bourbon one day. So it's a little bit sweet from that corn. Got a nice heat to it. I'm going to give the taste 22 points. Finish, again, nice and long. Left you with some nice flavors. I'm going to give the finish 22 points. And then, I don't know, I thought the flavors were pretty well balanced. A nice sweetness, a little bit dry. Just Very nice. I'm going to give the balance 23 points, and that's going to put us at an overall score of 90 points for this Buffalo Trace White Dog Mash 1. Well, that's all the time I have for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment in the comment section down below. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. And then after you do, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button to get notifications of new videos that come out. I do have one come out every weekend, and I'd hate for you to miss one. So go ahead and do that for me, and I will see you again next week right here on The Tasting Room.